Here we are, out again. Today is Friday the 13th of January and absolutely beautiful day. As you can see, it's about 9:30 in the morning. Looking at the TV this morning, apparently the whole of the rest of the UK is blanketed in snow, ice, gigantic tidal waves, you name it. I mean, it was, you'd think we were a disaster zone in this country, but look at it. Sunshine, 4 degrees. Yeah, okay, either extremely lucky or possibly somebody's exaggerating somewhat on the news. Okay, anyway, I'm here. I'm out detecting this morning. Got to spend the day down in these fields, see what comes up, and we'll come back and let you know. I've been at this now for about half an hour. Had several lumps of lead, very small button. I just got a signal here, the first coin of the day. Again, copper, and again very worn. Probably, I think it's going to be a Georgia 3rd halfpenny. Whether I'll be able to get any detail off it or not, I have no idea, but okay, first coin of the day. Let's see if we get anything better. Open an hour and a half, and well, I've been lucky with the weather, not so much with the finds. I've just had a few lumps of lead, very few signals at all in fact in this part of the field. At worn halfpenny earlier on. I just had another signal here. Yep, there it is. And okay, it is a find. Nothing hugely spectacular. Clasp. Yep, don't think there's any design on it, but there might be under all that muck. But okay, it's a find though. So we'll keep going for another hour or so here, and then we might just have a swap, move somewhere else. Well, one of the finds that I got this morning was this, which I put in the scrap bag because I thought it was maybe part of a bearing or something, something or nothing. However, I'm not too sure now because I've got another signal here, absolutely stupendous find, and I've now got this bit. This looks like part of a bowl. Again, I'm not too sure whether it's particularly old or anything. I wonder if that fits on one of these edges. That actually even fits on there, look. Okay, possibly an interesting couple of bits, but we'll check it out and see if we can ID it. Maybe find some more of it. Oh then, I'm usually not too bad with a pinpointer here. Dear God, look at this. Let's state that down there. This target seemed to be jumping all over the place. Very difficult to pinpoint, and very deep as well. And it came out. It's another piece of this. I think it's a bowl. I really don't know. But it really, it's given a good signal, but then to pinpoint it, it's just really not coming up at all. This may be a piece of the base, as you can see there, but okay, we'll keep plodding around here for a bit longer, see if we can find the rest of this, if only just to see if we can figure out what it is. Right, let's keep moving. probably about 20 minutes to go before I stop for lunch. It's not been a particularly productive morning, but anyway, at least we're out. So, cracking signal here. Now this one, very deep. As you can see, that's the full sort of 8.5 inches of the pro pointer. And this little bit of spoil came out right from the bottom bit. And we have a coin. And I'm pretty sure it's a sixpence. I think probably George the 6th. But I don't know, can't see from that, but I think that's what it is. I think I saw the GR on the back there. Okay, we'll give it a clean, but yeah, another coin. Alright, so as I say, we'll just go down and back, call it, and then I think we'll move on somewhere else for the afternoon. Well, half dozen steps or so from where that sixpence just came up, and yeah, it looks like we've got a thimble here, look. That'll focus in maybe. Anyway, just what it is. There's the other side, squashed, and I'm not even sure if it's complete, but yeah, it is, but it is squashed. Okay, that's nice though. And yeah, a small one, maybe a child's one, very, very small. Okay, nice, another little find. Let's keep going. Alright, so afternoon now. I moved away and come to a totally new spot. I've not been in this field before at all, and so I've no idea what to expect. But we'll probably only give it a couple of hours because the wind has started to get up and it is bitterly cold. Although I have to say, still no snow, no ice. I mean, you know, it's winter, what can I say, it's cold. Right, so we'll crack on, see if there's anything to come out of here, come back and let you know if there is. Hopefully we'll get some well, 45 minutes now, and there's been a few lumps of lead and bits of scrap, but looks here possibly as if I found a first coin in this field. It's, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is, halfpenny. And actually I don't think it's in too bad condition. Victoria, and I think it's, I can't quite see, definitely Victoria anyway. Halfpenny, and yeah, I should get a date off for that as well. Great, okay, first coin, let's see if there's any more. Alright then, 5 minutes later, it looks like coin number 2. Unfortunately, looks as if I've clipped it right in the corner there. Yeah, penny, and George 6th. Yep, again, not too bad condition. The coppers here seem to be a lot better than they were in the other field. I can even see that, it's 1930, probably 1937 I think. Right, okay, so coin number 2, let's keep going. Because this is such a huge field, Really is gigantic. I'm just basically having a wander through now for a couple of hours this afternoon, because that wind is getting really bitterly cold. Anyway, I've had a couple of coins out of here, and looks as if I've now just got the next one. Quite a thick one. Probably a Georgian penny or half penny. Again, very warm though. Not sure if there's anything on it at all, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Georgian one. Okay, another coin though, so let's keep moving. As I say, we'll just have a wander around and see if we can pick a hot spot or two if there is one. Well, cracking signal here. Took the sod out there, as you can see, and this little bit dropped out from the bottom of the sod, and I saw this now just for a second. I thought it might have been another Roman coin, but nope, it's bag seal. It's CC on that side, probably a co-op one. Okay. Alright, bag seal though, another find, let's keep going. Alright, it's another one here, it's kind of a strange looking one. Yeah, you can see that. Now then. No idea on this one. Probably not a huge amount of age, I don't think. It's very... don't know. I've no idea. Looks like it's been possibly part of a brooch. Okay, kind of interesting though. Right, let's carry on for another hour or so, and then we'll try and get this cleaned up and see if we can find out what it is. Another one here, in the sod there, and I have to say I'm not totally surprised to find one of these thrown away in a field. Manchester United badge. Yeah, okay, well, it is a find, but as I say, you know, not totally surprised. Stop for a butty and a coffee. Now probably got about half an hour or so before I have to leave. So I thought I'd have another wander through the field here. Now then, the signal here. If I came out the bottom of that hole, now that's a good 10 inches. And what we've got is what looks like a military button. I'll get some of the muck off the top there. Yep. Not totally sure, but quite possibly a general service button. Okay. Right. As I say, I'll just have a wander through for another half hour, and then we'll call it, and yep, we'll see what we've ended up with. one here. Really good signal, about 8 inches down, and look at that. Now then, I would say myself, I might be wrong, but I would say that's probably homemade. I think it's copper alloy. I really don't know. We'll check it out, but that looks quite an old one. Yeah, that's possibly a nice find. Right, let's keep moving.